What's the word, YouTube? What's the word, YouTube? It's your boy Big Will. We're gonna get into this reaction video. This is the type of shit that I'm talking about. Don't do the crime if you can't take the time. If you don't want to do the time, if you don't want to go to prison. This is what I preach about in all my videos. You don't need to get into this shit. Let's get into this video and see what happens to these clowns.
A robbery suspect shot.
He shot my arm off. He shot my arm off.
Shot and wounded when an employee at a Norco market didn't hesitate to protect his business from a would-be crook.
That robbery now under investigation.
Let's go live to Gina Silva in Norco with the latest, and the age here is interesting as well.
Serves them right. This is the shit that I'm talking about. You don't need crime, man. Get a job. Get a job. You walk into a store and with a rifle in your hand, going to rob a store. What do you think they're gonna do to you?
Gina.
That's right, Alex, Christine. I can tell you that almost everyone in this town is very proud of the way this business owner handled himself. There were 4 armed robbers, and they were parked right here. By the time they went inside, they got the surprise of their lives. It's a shooting the bad guys never saw coming. An 80-year-old man defends his business after armed robbers storm into Norco Market and Liquor.
I guess he gets what he deserves, so peace is done.
Customers of this longtime Norco business have a lot to say about this armed robbery that ends with the good guy winning the battle.
The criminals are in control of everything right now, and the fact that they turned around and showed them what for, I think it's amazing.
Everybody's brazen and thinks that they are owed everything and that they can do whatever they want, and it's not right to do that to people.
More businesses should be armed like that and defend their businesses like that.
The shooting happened on Sunday at 2:47 a.m. in the 800 block of 6th Street. The owner was standing right here watching all of the action on the security camera. As soon as he saw one of...
Everybody's got cameras and videos nowadays. They think nobody's watching them. They think they're for show. Come on.
Those guys pulled the mask over his face. He knew trouble was headed his way.
He just prepared himself. He prepared himself, and he stood right here, and he just aimed. He aimed and shot.
The owner shot his rifle and hit the robber in the arm. Not a surprise to some customers.
You know, I'm not for gun violence, but...
Look, they were so fucking nervous, they almost left the other guy out. They were taking off, he wasn't even in the car yet. Why Billy Badass that had the rifle in his hand, he jumping in the car screaming. You know, they walk into a store with guns. These kids nowadays, they're playing with guns, right? They don't walk into a store and hold an 80-year-old man up at gunpoint at 3 o'clock in the morning. Serves him right what he got. Come on.
He wasn't the one he wasn't the one doing the violence. The people that came in were the ones doing the violence. And that's what we need to understand in our society. When people are doing violence against us, we have the right to protect ourselves.
I've seen him a couple of times while I've been here, and honestly, I can kind of expect that from him. He seems like a pretty bad old man.
I can tell you there were a lot of people coming in just to support the business and say they're very proud of the way he acted. But of course, a shooting, of this caliber is very stressful, traumatic. The business owner, who is 80 years old, did have a heart attack right after the shooting. But the good news is that I spoke with him this afternoon. He's doing better, and he will be out of the hospital tonight. And Alex, Christine, he is promising to do an interview with us once he settles in, and perhaps on Wednesday he'll talk to us about this traumatic experience and why he did what he did. Now, as for the 4 suspects, they have been arrested. 3 have been arrested. The 4th one, the guy who got shot, is still in the hospital, but once he's released, he will be going to jail.
That was my question. What happened to them?
Serves him right. They got no money. One got shot, almost lost his life. They all got arrested. How'd they make out? It doesn't pay. Listen, crime does not pay. Especially playing with the guns. You're getting out there and you're trying to... The old man almost died. Look, he had a heart attack. Just from protecting himself. He almost had a heart attack. But he won, right? He lived. He saved his store. He saved his money. He don't want to shoot people either. He don't want to shoot people. But look, hadn't he have been armed and ready to protect himself, what would have happened? They might have walked in, robbed him. He would have had a heart attack anyways underneath the stress. Look, he had one already, right? Come on now. It's a good thing he didn't die from protecting his own store. Listen, put the guns down. You kids out there, put the guns down. Get a job. Get a job. You almost lost your life, youngin'. For what? What was you gonna get out of that store? $100? $200 between 4 guys? What'd you think you were gonna get out of there? Even if you hit the safe and you made $1,200 for the night out of 4 guys, you're gonna get $300 apiece. Walking in on camera. Come on, man. They were all identified. You got the car, the plate. You pull up, they got cameras all over the place. You're back into a store. You got the plate right there. You almost leave your buddy taking off. That's how you all shit yourself. Put the guns away. No one needs to die. Not for $100, $300, $1,000. Golly. Get a job. And make that $1,000 in a month or more. Put in a little hard work. It's your boy Big Will. Let me know what you think in the comments below. How do you think this old man made out? He did a good job. He pulled out his beast mode and saved the day. I'll see y'all on the next one. Life after prison. Peace.